So, relatively early on when we were in the land of Mortha, Rex, I think, someone says that we're at the bottom of the Cloud Sea, but obviously we're not, and like, it's just such a neat little detail that we don't really know what's all at the bottom. It's, well, very fitting of the ocean. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we took a little bit of a detour to get Poppy Cutie Pie, which is probably the best blade in the entire game. And this time, we'll be continuing on with our trip through the land of Mortha. Just because we have a little bit longer yet to go. Yeah. One thing that I'll need to do, I was doing some Poppy swap stuff, some crystallization, stuff like that. I need to play more Tiger, unfortunately, because I have, like, no crystals left. But I believe, where do I do this from? Here, great crystallize, where is it? There we go. I mean, yeah, like, we have a bunch that we can crystallize, but, like, I only have, you know, 400 ether crystals left. So, like, you know, it ain't much. So I'm gonna have to do that off-screen. I'll probably end up really Maybe when we get the last technical manual, I'll go through a lot of that. Just take care of a bunch of stuff, try to not necessarily fully upgrade Poppy, but, you know, very upgrade Poppy.
Your Majesty, yesterday we sealed Section 47.
I see. This is even faster than the surveys estimated.
Furthermore, we've detected surges of geothermal energy in the royal precincts.
So we can't hold out for long. Even here.
The ether flow is the lifeblood of the Titan. The temperature is increasing with its age. Perhaps we should hasten moving the capital to Gormod.
We've only just recalled the consul. And with no good explanation to the Gormoti. We don't want to sow discord for no benefit.
It's just, I fear time is running short.
Indeed, but not only for us. Gormot is fertile for now, but the harvests have been declining for years. It's like a cry issuing up from the center of the world.
Your Majesty, what is it?
Nothing. Just my imagination. My sister. Where are you now?
The Great Void, it's almost completely gone.
After all, the Great Void was Ophion's doing.
Yes, indeed. So with Ophion gone, the Great Void could not support itself.
If only we were above the surface, we could easily cross.
I mean, it doesn't look impossible to climb, but it's nastier than any mountain, that's for sure.
Everyone. Here.
Pyra.
The insides of the World Tree. I'd never have thought.
It seems to be an artificial tower, enveloped by gargantuan plant life.
It seems like we could use this to travel up.
Up? Pyra? What did you do?
Honestly, I'm not sure myself. It's like my body is remembering something all by itself. It must be another power granted to the Master Blade by Father. So, we need to hurry.
Why?
Well, this was hardwired into my brain. So, Malos must have the same thing.
Not good.
Seems this is some kind of elevator.
That's some fancy glazing.
Ooh, you never were good with heights. Shut your eyes.
Let's go.
Okay. So first of all, this is where I thought we could start doing, where we could get Cutie Pie. I also thought this was the end of the chapter, but no, we actually have a little bit until then. That said, actually, yeah, I'll bring that up later. There's something in New Game Plus if you return here, but that doesn't unlock until later on in story progression.
You can die when we're done.
We made it this far. I don't plan on giving up.
Damn. If Judicium hadn't gone down, we might have got you some better treatment.
Uh-huh. When human cells are woven into the body of a blade, they awaken strange abilities. That's good enough for me. This'll do fine.
Even though she'd hate you for it, right?
I know Laura wouldn't have wanted this. Even so, I've got to keep my promise.
All right. I'm with you. All the way. Hey, Jin. You better not get sentimental.
I found the ruins of Torna down in Moratha.
Oh.
There were half-rotted blades there. Couldn't grow into titans.
They must have lived on for a while down there.
A man once said, live together with the humans. Really, we were just living for the humans. That was what the architect ordained for us. And look what we became.
You're still sure about what you want, right? That thing.
It's a reminder. To remind me what a fool I was to ever have faith in the architect.
Now, the World Tree itself is an area that usually I don't know why, but I've never been a huge fan of it. It might be such an interesting area. I think it might just be the same kind of thing as with Origin in 3, where it's a different area from the rest of the vibe of the game, but it doesn't. It's different, but I don't think necessarily as good of a difference as the Land of Moratha is. That said, we still have a lot of nice things we can grab here. lots of enemies as well. I know there's a unique monster in one of these. It might be a different area. Has, okay, so it's probably a different area. Has unique monster. There's a couple sections that are kind of the same sort of layout. And alright, I guess this one wants to fight. Or not. But yeah, this is... I don't know, the World Tree is very... I do like the World Tree a decent bit. Again, I don't think it's as good as Land of Mortha. I probably don't think it's as good as Origin either. Oh, actually, no. No, probably is a bit better than Origin. But, yeah. It's definitely an interesting area, at least. One thing I'll note right away is that right now I do have PewDiePie with the HP potion on her level 1 special. I don't think I have anything on her level 1. The other ones. Oh, and I've got to change the her stuff yet. And I could have launched.
Don't touch
Let's just go with like that. Ow.
Okay, watch this.
I apologize.
Go and heal up Mia. I have no idea what's in what is in this one.
Nicely done.
Smash win.
Yeah, Tora. Once you get by Tora is.
Let us make use of it.
Sadly, I think they might be immune to topple once they initiate self-destruct.
I could still be ready to receive
Yeah, decisive blow.
Are you sleeping?
There you go. That Nia gets one shot by like literally the exact opposite of what I was trying to say. I don't have any more of the topple. I don't. Or what's
Watch this.
Actually, no. Nia should have Smash. The key there. Probably would have been smart to try to go for a Steel Self-Destruct, but yeah, well, too late for that. I mean, it'll Self-Destruct and... Oh, Jesus. Mine. Not even gonna get to the Self-Destruct. Kill this one by itself. Treasure trove right here will get us Common Corpus. So R25 is actually pretty good. So let's switch you out, bring Morag in. I think that's a pretty good group. As for Rex, the thing is that when you have Master Driver, it is objectively like a bad idea to have Rex equip blades because they can go like if they're equipped on someone else, that's two people that can use the same blade. But Rex also does have the highest luck, so if you're searching for rare blades, Rex is just the best way to go for that. Because obviously he has the luck factor in that. Very surprisingly, Zenobia and Cosmos, well, yeah, Zenobia and Cosmos were the rarest two in the group that this save file is in, and I managed to get both.
A new locale.
Right there, I know that one is a Cutie Pie heart-to-heart, but honestly, not doing that right now.
Dora, just take a peek
In
here.
my experience,
Could it be beneficial to toss a love source onto Tora right now? Get Cutie Pie pretty good affinity. We are at the point where we can
this
access
is where we were
making
going.
more love sources. It's a lower level Tantal area. I'm gonna save to do that, yeah. Here we'll go into drink.
Woo! Super!
Go with that, and then we'll toss in a... Oh, that's a good question. What do we toss in now? Party Gauge Game could be pretty useful. Specials recharge every second could be nice. It's a very good question. Actually, is pretty good.
Masterpon. Poppy will treasure it.
I forgot that I had S rank on the other forms of Poppy.
Lock released.
Just do that. Yeah. So we're what are we on for? S2 and S3, okay. Pretty good, actually.
Dora, just take a peek
In
here.
my experience,
Oh, that's actually something. So I've mentioned in the past how Tora's boosters don't really matter. That's not entirely true. Your booster levels do actually have a minor effect on your damage with those, with the respective elements. It's not much of one, so it's not a huge deal if you don't have it, but there is a minor change. And it doesn't We'll launch.
Nicely done.
Smash, mainly because I would really like to have that nice giant health bot. Getting driver combos in is so much easier once you have access. But again, like for most of the game, Tora is, I would say, by far the worst driver. Alpha and QT are pretty decent, but nothing like super special. Look at QT and like it makes Tora's entire kit work so much better.
Okay, watch this.
Like he just the other two, they have a little bit more use. Of course, Cutie Pie herself is incredibly good. So like, these are constantly getting better with Tora, and I think that's like I do wish that we didn't need to go into the part where it doesn't really make much sense to be going anywhere in the story, but Cutie Pie is just that good.
Time for secret protocol. Roger, roger. Releasing final lock. Quantum judgment.
Super.
Actually, a lot less damage than I would have expected.
We can hit them where it hurts.
One thing that actually can be pretty useful if you want to grind some items, is if you have a really reliable way to get smash combos in, it can actually be really nice to go into custom difficulty and bump an enemy's health up to max, and then their attack power to as low as possible, and you can just keep using smash on them, and you'll, constantly be getting, you'll be getting a lot of, you'll be getting a lot of items dropped from them. This is especially useful on some unique monsters. Vampire Braid Marion's pretty good for that. Vampire Braid Marion's pretty good for that. The unique monster that's sealed away, or the super boss that's sealed away in Temperance is really good for that. And then there's one other that we might have access to right now. The artifact is in Gormott. That will, once you feed it to full, it'll be a level 109. It's, I think, nice to be level 100 even. But it'll turn into a very strong enemy that will, it's generally considered to be the best way to grind up for legendary glow crystals. Rare area where you can actually get fall damage in combat. But yeah, can be useful to just have a lot of access to smash combos. This makes things really convenient for you overall. But with all of that taken care of, oh, I know there's a unique monster in here. I remember it very clearly. But that'll be something to deal with for next time. But until then, see you guys later!